Good morning. Uh, Wish you a happy new year, you all. As you know that today we are going to, I'm going to take some presentations from you. Yeah, there are 7 students online. So far that we have discussed, you have submitted few activities, and later on I have given my comments, and also that we did one workshop, including that few professors and one professor from Australia, and they have given comments on your proposal so far, the draft proposal. Therefore, now from today there are another 6 or 7 lectures going, discussions we need to do for next 6-7 weeks, end of the for end of this semester. I think that mid of February. But during that period, what I have to do is, so far the draft you have to present one by one, individual presentation you need to do. While doing that the presentation, I'll give my comments, and even we have time that you can do again and again 2-3 presentations. If you have time, that if you feel that you need to present again, then I will give you a chance to present again. Therefore, now today, please let me know that to the student who are ready to present, please let me know, or please send me a message saying that you are ready for present. Then we can get your presentations. Thayaraj, yes.
Sir, good morning, sir. So, can you hear my voice, sir?
Yes, Thayaraj, you can start your presentation.
Okay, sir. Good morning, sir. Sir, wish a happy new year wishes to you and my
Can you
student
hear
and
me,
my friends.
Thayaraj?
Okay, sir. Are you here, sir? Did you hear my voice, sir?
Now,
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Can you hear my voice, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, sir, and wish a happy new year.
Please little bit increase your volume.
Already maximum, sir.
Okay.
Uh,
Now start. Do you know that did you submit that what you are going to present today?
oh yes,
Submit that.
sir. Already I have submitted my all activities, sir.
Okay.
Uh,
Is that
After
in?
the research.
Can you Yeah, it's number 45. Am I correct?
Oh yes, sir. 45.
Yes. Just open that your document.
Yes, sir. So my first topic is corporate governance and the firm performance. So in the research colorium, you have to accept this one and change something regarding the heading. Like that, I have to change something and I want to present.
Yeah. Did you complete your document so far? Is that the document available? Can you see that your document?
So this is my previous document, sir.
Previous one. The
Uh,
latest one is it available?
no, sir. Today I will present that document, sir.
Okay, that you have completed the literature too. Okay, am I
Oh,
correct?
okay, sir. All the activities I have completed, sir.
Okay, okay. Simply present your idea first.
Okay, sir. So my topic is the corporate. Wait a minute. So my topic is corporate governance and firm performance of companies in Sri Lanka. So nowadays the corporate governance is most important thing regarding the Corporate Governance Act. So there are several definitions regarding this corporate governance. Already I have given some definitions. So like that, the corporate governance has been an important aspect in the past decade to enhance collapse. So there is a collapse before the 2011. There is no proper guidance regarding the corporate governance. After that, after 2011, the Institute of Chartered Accountants Sri Lanka they have to produce the guide. So due to that collapse, the institution set up the committee and reform this financial aspect of the corporate governance. So. So the New Companies Law Act number 7 in 2007 also enhanced in the favor of corporate governance practices and introduce greater protection to the minority shareholders, directors' duties and transparency and accountability. So it is necessary to understand the corporate governance influence on the organizational performance. So the research problem is to determine whether the corporate governance has an impact on the expose that are there any relationship between the corporate governance and the firm performance. So it is corporate governance and the firm performance. So there is a research gap in this nature of this study, therefore, the study focused to study about the corporate governance towards the financial institution performance in Sri Lanka. So my research question is, as the study considers financial institution in Batticaloa district, the research question of this study whether the corporate governance has an impact on organizational performance of financial institution Batticaloa. So, however, the study explores other related questions also to facilitate the study meaningful. What is the level of corporate governance of financial institution in Batticaloa district, and what is the level of organizational performance of the institution, financial institution in the particular district. So these are the my research question. My research question, the linkage, whether the impact, whether the relationship between the organizational performance and in the financial institution. So the research objective,
Okay,
my research objective.
Hello,
Oh
Thayaraj.
yes, sir. Oh yes, sir.
Yes. Now, can you please again tell me that what is the research problem?
My research problem is whether the corporate governance has impact on the organizational performance of the financial institution in the particular district.
Okay, it's clear now. Uh, can you tell us some justification why you do this research? Why you think that there's a problem in Sri Lanka?
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah, that part is clear. The question is clear, and introduction is clear. Can you justify why you see that corporate governance is there's a problem in Sri Lankan companies, the performance and the corporate governance?
Yes, sir.
Why you see that there is a problem?
Oh
No
yes, sir.
idea.
Yes, sir. I have that, sir.
Okay, now you have to improve that part. Okay,
Okay,
in
sir.
writing again, you have to improve the why it is needed and
Yes, sir.
why you see that there is a problem in corporate governance area and how it's uh, affect the performance. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, continue. Now the objective comes to the objective.
So the specific objective of the studies are here. The objective has been derived from the research question and purpose of the study. So the first objective is to identify the level of corporate governance and organizational performance of financial institution. The second one is to explore the status of corporate governance and organizational performance of financial institution. Third one is to determine whether there is a difference between the financial institution type towards corporate governance and organizational performance. Fourth one, to measure association between the corporate governance and financial institution performance in particular, and to analyze the impact of corporate governance variable on financial institution performance. And and my significance of the and employees and other stakeholders. The legal and not about how actually impact on the organizational performance, but the study is intended to increase the knowledge regarding the corporate governance to specify how it is significant for every financial institution. So the study suggested the management of companies to have better practices and how management effectively conducted these practices, especially in financial institutions. So this study can base for future studies regarding the corporate governance practices. And also the scope of the study. The scope of the study is to investigate the impact of the corporate governance on organizational performance in financial industry. Specifically, it means that the study examines the relationship between the corporate governance and the firm performance in firm performance. Corporate governance is to measure the four variables. So I have categorized this variable. First one is board size, second one is communication strategies, third one is corporate governance mechanism, and final one is code of conduct. So I have to categorize the four variables under the corporate governance, and also the organizational performance is measured by the customer satisfaction, employee commitment, and corporate reputation. So the management respondents are selected to measure the corporate governance. The sample size of the management respondent in the listed to 115 approximately in the particular performance. So here I have to give some assumption regarding these studies. So there will be no changes in the corporate governance practices, and also customer response system first preferences of the service which are being offered by the particular financial institution. Then 5-point Likert scale will be used to measure those variables. It is considered as sufficient to measure the variable. So, and it is assumed that the population of the sample derived from a normal distribution and 95% confidence limit applied to those marginal respondents provide the appropriateness of the standard deviation in the sample population. Here I have to analyze the univariate and bivariate analysis has been carried out to explore the results and finding to the study. So it is assumed to these analyses are fairly enough to conclude the finding. So this is my research proposal. So here I have to select the 115 samples from the particular district. I have to go through the primary data collection. I have prepared my questionnaire and collect the data. Then I will come to the conclusion. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, good. Now, so far you have explained that objective and the research question. And research question is okay. Again, you have to justify why there's a problem in Sri Lanka. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, then go to the literature. You have collected many literature I have seen, and also you have written the correct way, applying in-text citation correctly. Okay. And framework, the for corporate governance, how many variables you will take?
I will take 4 variables: board size, communication strategy, corporate governance mechanism, and code of conduct.
Okay. And for the performance, how do you measure the performance?
So I will I measure the performance regarding the customer satisfaction, employee commitment, and corporate reputation. Regarding the I supply the questionnaire and get the respondents from the management.
Not clear about performance based on what?
Sorry, sir.
Performance, how do you measure the performance?
So I have to create the questionnaire regarding the customer satisfaction, employee commitment, and corporate reputation.
No, performance, you have to collect some data from the company.
Yes, sir. I have to select the companies in Batiklo. I have to give some questions regarding the performance to the
So when I
management
ask the
and give the.
question from question, means that when you ask the question from the company, will you perform well or not? That definitely they will say that they perform well. No? Therefore, what you have to do is that they collect the correct information regarding performance. For
Oh yes,
example,
sir. And
okay.
also I have to get.
So maybe the sales increase
Yes,
sales
sir.
or something like that. So otherwise it is very difficult. When you ask the question for performance,
Uh-huh.
okay,
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. I
then you have
understand.
to collect some profit, ROA, return on assets or return on equity or something like that. Okay.
Okay, sir. So I have to collect some secondary data from the company financial statements, sir.
Okay. Okay, that part is very good. Now, so far you have written significant parts of your proposal. Therefore, what you have to do is now there's another 4 5 weeks to go. Complete your proposal.
Okay,
Complete
sir.
your proposal, including your research question, introduction, research question, objective, and literature review. So far you have written. Add some more, and conceptual framework, including the sample and measurement, and finally, how do you analyze the data?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that your idea is very good. Now you complete your proposal and submit it before finalizing at the end of the semester after 2 3 weeks you submit. I will open the Dropbox for final draft proposal.
Okay, sir.
Final draft proposal. Then submit it. We'll discuss again, and
Yes.
I will open another final Dropbox for your proposal. Okay. So far, so good.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. So I will do
Thank you
it
very
in
much.
this. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now here another chance. Okay, who is going to present today again? Kumarasiri, are you ready? PSN and Laxman. Laxman is going to present the next time. PSN. Not ready today. Kumarasiri. Not ready? Then what we do? What we have to do now? From today, according to our plan, from today to end of the semester, what we have to do is, like that the first presenter, Thayaraja, you have to give your idea first, what you have written so far. Then I will give my comments, and then after that you can improve your proposal. That's the way of doing. Otherwise, that always that I talk, nothing at all at the end. Therefore, what you have to do is be present, ready for the presentation, and you do it what you have written. Then I can improve it. Okay, PSN said that activity 4 and 5, my number is 7. Can you present it? Can you read it, what you have written? Then I can give you the comments. Yes, again the Vitanage comes. Vitanage, are you ready for the presentation? Vitanage, can you hear me? Yes, you can start. Okay, you can start now.
Hello,
Yes.
can you hear me, sir? Yeah, my proposal is to the relationship between the capital structure and profitability
Yeah.
of the
Can you
banking
please
industry in
increase
Sri
your
Lanka.
volume?
Uh, yeah, is it okay now, sir? Can you hear me? Can you hear? Hello. 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 Hello, sir.
So start and
Yes.
continue now.
Yeah. Yes. My proposal is to identify the relationship between the capital structure and profitability of banking sector in Sri Lanka.
Yes, now clear.
Actually,
Continue.
the capital structure decision is the vital one since the profitability of an enterprise is directly affected by such a decision. The successful selection and use of the capital is one of the key elements of the firm's financial strategy. Therefore, proper care and attention need to be given while determining the capital structure decision. The purpose of this study is to investigate the relationship between the capital structure and profitability of around 10 listed Sri Lankan banks listed in the Colombo Stock Exchange over the past 5 to 10 years from 2006 to 2016. The data has been analyzed by using descriptive statistics and correlation analysis to find out the association between the variables. Result of the analysis shows that
Okay, now
there may be
one
a
minute, please
yeah.
stop. Yeah, we'll
Yes,
take that introduction part is clear. Can you please
right.
explain why you select this topic? The justification of selecting this topic. Why you say that there is a problem in banking sector, capital structure in the banking sector?
Uh, yes, actually, when we talking about the profitability can be measured by using a net profit ratio, the return on capital employed, the return on equity, or net interest margin. So we need to actually increase the wealth of the stakeholders. So therefore, we need to identify what is the optimum capital structure for us to give the maximum benefit to our stakeholders. Even though the profit,
Okay,
yeah, even
do you think that there is a
though
problem
the
in
even
Sri Lanka?
yes, yes, sir.
And now that
We-
part is to be clear, justified. Okay.
Right, sir.
Okay, now if you say that there's a problem, why you say that there's a problem in capital structure? If the capital structure change, why that you say that there's a profit or loss? Something like that in the banking sector. You have to
Yes.
justify. Otherwise, that we don't need that. We may think that we don't need this type of research. Research want that there's a
Right.
problem. Therefore, you do this research. Therefore, justification you have to write again. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what is the objective of your research?
Yeah. Basically, I have found three objectives. The first thing is to find out the relationship between the capital structure and the profitability. The second one is to find out the optimal capital structure that would be associated with the best performance. On the other hand, we can check to suggest the bank in way to increase profitability through adapting a better strategic framework of capital structure. Those are the objectives.
Okay, clear. Now, literature, what you found from the literature?
Yeah, in literature also, sir, in 2009, the Pandey says that the board of director or the finance manager of the company should always endeavor to develop a capital structure that would lie beneficial to the equity holders in particular and to the other groups such as employees, customers, creditors, and society in general. So the capital structure basically without considering the banking sector, there are so many research identifying the relationship between the capital structure. So more efficiently, more clearly, I decided to select that banking sector, especially in the listed bankers, 10 bankers in Sri Lanka, to check this my objective.
Okay, now, do you apply any theories regarding for this topic?
Sorry, sir.
Theories?
Theories, especially that the Modiglian and Miller theory, the dividend irrelevancy, and all these things I have applied. I'm going to apply. And the capitalist structure, yeah, especially the Modiglian and Miller theory.
Okay, then you have to explain the theory in the literature. And also now,
Right.
when you take the variables for capital structure, you have to take from the theory. Not only one theory, not the latest research article say now that the theory comes early in 1950 or 60, but later on you have to find out latest findings in banking sector capital structure in other countries. Okay, these are very much important because
Right.
now we are in 2016, 17 today.
Yes.
Therefore, latest findings in the capital structure theory in other countries, especially in the banking sector, because that always that most of the countries always discuss about that the performance of the financial institution, bank, and the other financial institutions. Lot of theories,
Yes.
lot of governance, and in all these theories and all these guidelines apply in Sri Lanka too.
Yes.
Therefore, you have to discuss all these theories and the literature at the literature review section. Then after that,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
develop the conceptual framework. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
Actually, sir, in my literature review, I have already included that new theories around 2005, 2008, and all those things I have included.
that's why I asked that you did tell us.
Yes, sir.
Can you please explain? Yes, now you have time.
Yes, especially when we're talking about the recent researchers, what I have included in the literature review, in 2002, the Chiang Yat Hung shows the interrelationship between the profitability, cost of capital, and capital structure among property developers and contractors in Hong Kong. The data for this research paper was collected from data stream and electronic financial database. The analysis of this paper shows that gearing is generally higher among contractors than developers, and capital gearing is positively related with asset but negatively with profit margin. In 1994, the Peterson and Rajan found a significant positive relationship between profitability and debt ratio in a study designed to investigate the relationship. In 1999, Hoy argues that the profitable firms are more attractive to financial institutions as lending prospects. The reason is that those firms are expected to have higher tax shield and low bankruptcy costs. Furthermore, in 2005, Aber has reported a significant total assets and profitability, but a negative association between the ratio of long-term debt to total assets and profitability. In 2008, Dimitris M. and Maria investigated the relationship between capital structure, ownership structure, and firm performance across different industries using a sample of French manufacturing company. They found that a negative relationship between past profitability and leverage, and there will be a positive relationship between profitability and leverage. Likewise, I have included that relationship of that leverage and profitability in several industries. So my idea is to investigate what the relationship between that profitability and leverage, especially in banking sector in Sri Lanka.
Okay, good. Now, can you explain that conceptual framework? What are the independent variables and dependent variables now? It is clear
Yes,
now.
actually, sir.
Your objective.
Yes. Shall I tell, sir?
Yeah, conceptual framework. What are the independent variables?
Yes, sir. Yes. In capital structure, we can measure the capital structure basically using debt equity ratio. So that is the independent variable. So as I mentioned earlier, I have used four ratios: net profit ratio. Second one is return on capital employed. Third one is return on equity. Final one is net interest margin. I am going to test the variability of these profitability ratios by using the variability of the capital structure. That's the debt equity ratio.
Yeah, what are your then independent variables? Not clear about. What is dependent variable?
Hello. Uh,
Dependent variable is
yeah,
am
yeah.
I correct?
Yes, sir. Profitability ratios are the dependent variable upon the capital structure. So the capital structure is the independent variable.
Independent variable only one element.
Yes.
So you have to take that more than one element for the independent variable. Okay.
Right, sir.
In your conceptual framework, you have one independent variables and more dependent variables.
Yes.
Yeah. Therefore, now what you have to do is you have to select some more independent variables. Not only
All
for
right.
capital structure variable. What variable? There are a lot of variables available under theory and what you have discussed in the literature.
Yes.
You may select that 5 4 variables as independent variables. Okay.
Right, sir.
Okay. Then after that, dependent variables is okay. More
Yes.
5 4 independent variables. Okay.
That's,
Then how do you
okay.
measure that? How do you collect the data?
Data is actually, sir, I am going to select
Activity data.
10, yeah, 10 banks. So I can get the all information from annual reports
Okay. That means the secondary data.
from 2006 to 2016.
That
Yes.
means the secondary data. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now you collect the data, secondary data, and how do
Yes.
you analyze the data? By using
Uh,
statistical method.
Primarily I'm going to use the correlation. Correlation is the statistical that thing we can identify the relationship between that profitability and that other dependent variables. So I'm going to use that correlation analysis
Okay, good.
using SPSS.
That part is good, but you have to improve 2 parts. One is justification of your research problem. Why you select that banking sector and
Yes, sir.
why you say that there's a problem in that area. One. Two is you have to improve that
Right.
conceptual framework. Okay. By
Okay, sir.
using some more independent variables. Okay.
Right.
That part is
Okay, sir.
that weaknesses so far that I found.
Right.
Okay. Now complete your first draft, and after 2 3 weeks you present. Complete the document now according to our
Right.
guidelines. Guidelines are available in the LSS. Therefore, according to guideline, you complete your the proposal now, and
Right.
2 3 weeks after finishing that your first draft, submit this draft proposal drop box. The
Okay,
draft
sir.
proposal drop box will be available after next week. When you submit your first draft
Right.
proposal drop box to your first draft, then after that, I will comment on your draft and you can submit the final proposal later on. Thank you very much.
Okay. Right, sir. Thank you.
Is there any more students? Vitanagi finished, Yagaraja finished, Lakshman and PSN is not ready now. PSN says that number 7 not ready for the presentation, but document is ready. Yeah, you take the 5 minute break and come back and see whether that any more students today present their proposal. Hello, can I, yes, can I hear me? Please, can you now? Yes, okay. Now, actually what you have to do is, I was talking about that your presentation. Now, at least one presentation you should do before submitting your final proposal. Now, today, Jagaraja and one Utanagi presented and got that comment from me. Therefore, now they can submit it if they need free time. that they can submit again, they can present again within that next 4 weeks period. Now others, there are a lot of students, only not only 2-3 students, there are 85 students. It should be clear now. Thayaraja says it's clear now. Pereira, can you hear me? Not clear. Now it is now is it clear? I think it should be now. Okay. Now again I just remind you that you need to do at least 1 presentation. At least 1 presentation before submitting the final proposal. The due date of the final proposal is 31st January 2017. Another 4 weeks to go. Within 4 weeks time, you need at least 1 presentation before that and get the comments from me, and after that you need to submit it. And for submitting, you have 2 drop boxes are available now. The first one is the final proposal draft proposal. If you submit the draft proposal, I will again give you the comment for the draft proposal. Then after that, you can submit the final proposal. Okay. Therefore, now you need to get that your presentation. Today we got that 2 presentations, Thayaraja and Vitanagi. Now another one is ready for the presentation. Yes, Kumarasiri. Kumarasiri, can you start your presentation now? Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Okay. Now start. Yes, it is clear now. Your voice is clear for me.
Yeah. My topic is analyzing the performance for the profitability of microfinance industry. Analyzing the performance of the profitability of microfinance industry.
Analyzing the profitability of microfinance industry.
Yeah, analyzing the factors affecting the performance of performance and the profitability of
affecting the performance of microfinance industry. Okay, clear.
Yeah.
Start.
Microfinance is a provision of a broad range of financial services such as deposits, loans, payment services, money transfers, and insurance to poor and low-income households and their micro enterprises. Through inability to access formal finance has become a critical concern to poor people because the lack of the knowledge and their ability to access banks and other formal banks and institutions is very less. So microfinance is very much important for that poor people to increase their living style. As well as there is a perception that formal financial institutions are often do not meet financial needs of the poor people. starting with the Grameen Bank founded by Professor Mohammed Yunus in the 1970s. Microfinance is considered as a visible tool to for relieving poverty by serving the poorest people in the countries and other countries. So in Sri Lanka also microfinance business is run by many institutions such as Regional Development Bank and other licensed specialized banks, cooperative rural banks and other cooperative banks, Samurdhi Bank, and some NGOs also operate in microfinance business. Microfinance institutions and other financial institutions including commercial banks, registered finance companies, also doing that microfinance business. Still, Sri Lanka remains a low-income country, and based on the regulatory and accountability aspects, it is assumed that microfinance sector in Sri Lanka is more productive in relieving poverty. Poor communities served by microfinance institutions have benefited in terms of income and increased employment and empowerment. By analyzing the literature,
Okay, now your introduction is clear, but in writing the proposal, you need to get more information regarding the because that your proposal and idea is clear. Now,
okay.
now you have to write something when comparing that other financial institutions. Why that microfinancial institutions are low performance or something like that. You have to clear about that. You can get that more all information from ADB report and World Bank report.
Okay.
And comparing, say, that your introduction is very much important for your proposal. Therefore, you have to write more introduction by writing, say, that other financial institutions are more performance than the microfinancial institutions. Therefore, it is much important to say that how the microfinancial institutions in Sri Lanka perform. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Now, your objective is clear. Objective is to see, evaluate the microfinance institution performance. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, how do you measure that performance of microfinance?
I am going to get some data from the annual reports and other financial statements of microfinance institutions of last 5 years. With that, I am going to I am using the operating expenses, cost to borrower, and the personal productivity ratios, likewise, and also write-off ratios of microfinance companies, likewise expense the expense ratios as independent variables, and the profit margins, return on assets, return on equity as dependent variables. Using that independent and dependent variables, I am going to analyze the correlation of these ratios.
No, there's no correlation, no independent and dependent variables in your research. You are saying that only for assessment of the performance of the microfinance institution or factors affecting. What are the factors you are making?
Factors like that operational expenses, provision, the write-offs, and the credit worthiness of employees, and the evaluating part of the credit granting, and cost to borrow ratio.
Okay. Okay. Now these are the independent variables. What is the dependent variable?
It is the profitability.
Profitability.
Profit margins.
It is better that you go to the evaluation of microfinance institutions guidelines are available,
Okay.
just type that the guidelines available in some institutions in world recognized guidelines, acceptable guidelines are available. Therefore, you can collect it from it and take as an independent and dependent variable instead of just saying that there's a validity for your request. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Say that yes, you have extracted the independent and dependent variable according to the guidelines available for evaluation of microfinance institutions. You just type that
Okay.
simple word, you can easily find. There are a lot of guidelines are available. Right? Then take the recognized guidelines. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, a validity. Okay. Now your part is clear. Your objective and everything is clear. Now, how do you analyze or regression?
Yes, sir. Data and the sample is selected for last 5 years, and with that, multiple regression methods, statistical methods are used.
Okay.
Going to use.
Okay. That's all. Okay, clear that you can do it, continue it, and first you prepare the first draft of your proposal and submit it, and if you need that we have time that we will give you a time to present again next for which time. But if you are going to present again, please send an email or SMS to the master of this inbox office saying that the date and the time that you are going to present. Otherwise, then it is very difficult. There are 85 students registered in this course, but here now sometimes that the next couple of weeks they may come and say, no, I want to present. Therefore, no time to allocate. Therefore, if you need to present again, please send email or the SMS to the inbox office and say that you are going to present again the time and the date. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Other institutions do that. I just inform you if you are going to present next week or after the next week, that time and the date you are going to present, please send an email to the Master of Business inbox office. Otherwise, we don't take. I am not coming. So if there is no presentation, why I come here for your discussion. Therefore, if like appointments are available, I will come. Okay, that is for the other students too. Okay, thank you very much. Yes,
thank you, sir.
Were there any other presentations today? Mr. Pereira, are you ready for the presentation? And Yaya, are you ready for the presentation? You are ready, then now there's a time. Not ready. Pereira is not ready for today. And Yaya, can you hear me? I think it's not ready. Okay, now, yeah, can you start your presentation? We have enough time today, another 30 minutes. Okay. Yes, another student is ready for the presentation. Essay Alia.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, you can start
Can I
now.
start? Okay, okay. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Uh, can I start now?
Yeah, you can start.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yeah,
I cannot hear you clearly.
but I can hear you.
Hello? Okay, okay, okay. I'm starting. Okay, okay, I'm starting. Good morning, everyone. My topics, I would like to present my research proposal now. My topics is to identify the risk factors associated with funding through the non-long-term facilities for the working capital need of the small and medium organization in my context. As a context, I take the place where I work is one of the Middle East countries, this Qatar. As you know, it's generally accepted that the small and medium scales are playing an important role in the world economy, as well as when you try to consider, when you consider the emerging market, emerging country, emerging business country, mostly the 70% of the business are the small and medium organization. When we consider the small and medium organization, the investors are mostly, they rely on the finance. They only have the money to manage their, establish their business, but they lack in their finance to run their day-to-day business activities. It means they have lack in the working capital. So that we have two kind of ways to finance short-term needs. One is the structured way, the another one is the unstructured way. Based on my contacts, there is no way to move. There is no way to move for the unstructured way, because the most of the organizations are small and medium organizations are here working in a semi-structured way. This means they have a potential to go for a structured way, and also they have the potential for a growth. So the only way to go for the structured money markets for their short-term finance needs. So my research is about my working experience, that we have been facing the working capital issues, and also we are finding some ways to fulfill our working capital requirements. My aim is to identify what are the risk factors when I try to approach the working capital, and also after obtaining the working capital through the non-money market facilities, and also how to sustain those money market facilities in order to make sure I will get from the money market continuously. So I decided to go for the literature. I decided to go for the literature review regarding the short-term importance of the short-term small and medium-scale facilities, and also about the money markets tools available in my context, and also what are the difficulties to obtain the facilities from the money markets institution, and what are the risks after obtaining the money market facilities, and also how to sustain when I try to sustain the facilities to my organization, what are the obstacles I found. This is the I'm going to find through the literature review.
Yeah.
Based on the literature review,
Yeah, please stop now. Now,
okay,
introduction part is clear, but
okay,
you have to write something special in justification of your research introduction. Okay.
Okay.
Now, you again several times you say that in my experience, I found, I used.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
are not valuable reasons for research proposal.
Okay.
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 Don't tell that I am working somewhere, therefore I have a lot of experience, therefore I know that there is a problem. A lot of students
Okay.
saying that, but we cannot believe your word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Therefore, now you have to justify. Yes, your
Yeah.
problem is
Yes.
clear. Your research problem is
Yeah.
clear.
Okay.
Now it is clear to me and it is clear to others.
Okay.
But you have to
Okay.
justify, saying that taking
Yeah.
that the
Yeah. Yeah.
research articles or the your the data, some data, and prove it that there is a problem.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
This,
Okay.
then there is a validity. And the second one
Okay.
is
Mm.
that when you are taking the literature, you can find the literature
Okay.
everywhere, or it can be money marketing, the money problem,
Mm.
and say that yes, you have extracted these research articles and proof.
Yes. Yeah.
Then there's a value. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Now.
in my 300 word literature proposal, I gave these problems, and structuredly I gave the issues, and as well as the what are the importance of the small and medium organization, and I gave the what are the factors they are facing as a risk. In my literature review, I have given as a presentation. I gave my as a experience.
Okay. And how is that your conceptual framework? How you analyze and what are the variables?
The variable, I will take it. I will for the variables, I will break down the three areas. It's mean the risk which affect the profitability of the organization, and also institutional risk. It's mean maybe the institution who from the money market, they may have some factors that will affect the organization, that will affect the small and mediums, mean the risk averse policy of the organization, and also they may have clear legal policies that they will not give the loan, they will not give the short term facilities if they if you don't have a collateral. And also I will pick a few points from the literature review. Based on the literature review, I will go for one unstructured interview with the professional. I will get the opinions from the professional in the money markets. Nearly 10 samples randomly I plan to get. Based on that, I will prepare my structured questionnaire. Based on this structured questionnaire, I'll go for the nearly 25-30 samples in the money market, from the money market professional as well as, and also from the users, which means small and medium organization. From that data, I would like to analyze what are the most risky factors.
How do you analyze the data?
I plan to analyze in the relative importance index.
Okay. And
It's a Likert scale method.
okay. Do you follow any guidelines available for risk for the financial institution? Your sample
Microfinance.
institutions or which institution?
This is mainly I consider the bank and other financial institution which gives the short-term borrowings.
Short-term borrowers. Now.
Yeah, mainly banks and some finance institutions.
Okay. Now.
I mean finance company.
You need to find out that any guidelines available in the literature. Sometimes that
Okay.
risk factors, all guidelines are
Okay.
available, theories are available.
Okay.
Please
Okay.
go to the theory or guidelines,
Okay.
then there is
Okay.
validity for your research.
Okay.
Okay. That's all.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. And yes,
Thank you.
it is very much important, but you need to do another presentation next couple of weeks. If you are ready, please
Okay.
let me know. Let us know for the embassy office. Then we
Okay.
will do
After 2 weeks, what would be regarding what would be the
that's
presentation?
good. That's good. Please take a appointment from embassy office. Take that I am going to
Okay.
present on this day, this time.
Okay.
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 It
Thank you.
is very easy. Very easy.
Oh, yeah. If we continuously correct ourselves, it will be easy.
Yeah, correct. Okay. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And anyone needs time for your presentation? No. Ola Kumarasiri presented. Pereira not ready. Jagaraja presented. Okay. Thank you very much. And today, successful. There are four presentations today. Now, from the next week, you need to, I have already mentioned all information in the LMS page now and already opened the drop boxes now. What you have to do is, if you are ready, please get that appointment. Please get the time and the date from the embassy office and let us know. Then we can further discuss to improve your proposal. And please just remind you that the first draft proposal you should submit before the end of this month. And final proposal will be submitted first week of February. Okay. Thank you very much. And I will come again to get your the proposal presentation next week at the same time.